Welcome to another episode and video on my ESP32 right here, which is an IoT, Internet of Things device with lots of possibilities. It's connected via USB for power and data to a laptop, programmed via Arduino IDE in AVRC, and it is connected, as you can see, to an LED, a buzzer, well, not right now, but I'll explain later, 7-segment display, servomotor, LDR, not visible, but it is there, oh, right here it is, and an LCD and a keypad. And last time I had a very annoying experience with a noise that I couldn't place, that turned out to be a buzzer, this one, that kept on going until I removed this wire. So I have to find a way to have it do what it how I actually intended it, buzz for a short moment and then be quiet, and that be quiet didn't do. Also, the keypad is still giving a problem with the columns and the rows. I know which is which, but for some weird reason it is not being detected as such. Then another weird thing is the servomotor. During the last video, it didn't work at all, not for a second, and after recording I just let it go for more than 4 hours, and during those hours it worked, not constantly, but it moved back and forth just like I want it to do. So why doesn't it do it in the time that I'm recording? Of course I don't have a clue yet, but why doesn't it do it constantly? Anyway, let's see how far we can go now. Do I get every signal that I like on the oscilloscope? So pulse modulation will be there, voltage will be there. So this is the pulse modulation. This is the 3.3 voltage. This is the number of columns, and this one is the number of rows. And I would like to see if anything happens correctly this time. No surprise if it won't, but who knows. Anyway, time to actually upload the code and see if it actually does something. Uploading nicely, so that's a relief, because it has shown to do it different. And yes, LCD is displaying the text again, so that is very good. And when that has finished, the 7-segment display goes, another LED, and then, oh, it's wise to open the servomotor, then I see what is going on. Okay, without touching the keypad it already detects key C, but that has happened before and that says nothing. And the motor, as per usual by now, doesn't do a thing. I can of course also cover up the LDR wait for it until the servomotor has been finished, in at least in theory. Alright, LDR says 0 voltage, so I uncover it and see whatever happens next. No key indeed again. And let's see whatever happens next, and that is, oh, the LDR gives nothing. Okay, I should take a look at that as well. Anyway, let's see from a different perspective. So, as I said, different perspective. You see the motor being controlled without it doing anything at the moment. So, things to solve: a buzzer, and that is supposed to touch right here. And it gives immediately a soft annoying sound. So that certainly doesn't do well. Oh, by the way, the buzzer seems to give a very annoying error as well. So last time when I had it connected, I got some very strange disconnection or non-connection messages. As soon as I disconnected the buzzer, so I pulled out this wire, that problem was solved. So now I am not quite sure how to deal with that. Let me also take a look at right. That is another problem, of course. And now I am doing things not quite as I should, pulling out one of the wires. But another thing is that the voltage to the LDR is out again, or is out anyway. So that is not doing anything. Let me correct that right away, or an attempt to anyway. If possible. And in case of doubt, or anyway, use pliers. Hopefully to be successful, which isn't the case. And yes, this is one of the annoying things, wires that don't cooperate. So I have to find another solution for that. Also I need to reconnect one of the keypad probes. So once I now press the keypad, and also time to get the ESD connection ready. Better safe than sorry. Alright, chaos everywhere, but I need to get it fixed. And this should be on the purple wire, I think, or no, because there are two wires not connected. Okay, let me do that offline. Okay, so all wired up again except for the buzzer, and no surprise that everything hangs again, although not everything, but LCD is not really cooperating. The motor doesn't do anything, but this kind of works. So and suddenly the motor or the servomotor starts working again, although now I'm curious if now the LCD doesn't do anything. So let's find out. All froze after the last segment, and this doesn't look very good. Oscilloscope is completely blank, so yeah, I'm going to upload again. See whatever happens. Right. I need a pulse modulated signal. Oh, the LCD doesn't do anything. That's not good. That is not what I want. The rest seems to work. Now the LCD is blank. Also, the signal for the pulse modulation, there it is, but I can't say it is working. Now it is. So everything is once again a matter of contact. And lighting a little bit away. LCD still doesn't do a thing, unfortunately. Okay, nor does the LDR, to my surprise. And that's better. I overlooked one wire. Anyway, let me rest the keypad for a moment, for now, and concentrate on the buzzer. No, motor still doesn't give in. Nor does the LCD. Okay, too bad for now. I have a buzzer, and let me see again if uncommenting and uploading without connecting does something. Does it take connection to, or does it take wiring to hold it, or does it take code? Let's just see it. And the more code in it, the longer it takes to fulfill everything. LCD still stays blank. For now I don't care. Alright, 7 segment display, motor. Oh, LCD still 0 millivolts. That is not what I anticipated. Oh, that could be. It was touching the resistor to ground, and that is perhaps not the best way to do it. No, again 0. And I'm missing a wire somewhere. Very good possible. There's so many. Oh yeah, I now see there's a wire out, which is for the LDR. Okay, that is unfortunate. On the other hand, it is a wire that goes not to the ESP but in between, so I can fix that. But it's the coder didn't hang it up, so I am going to gamble that I can connect it. And then I'm talking about the buzzer, of course. And everything is once again in. Oops, is that the right one? I am connecting it to which one? 0. And it's a very faint sound. Which is gone now. Yeah. And now it actually seems to do what it should do. Just very shortly a beep. And something weird happening as well, that it now coincides with the LED, which is not supposed to happen. So weird things all over. And then the 3.3 volts is gone. Not good either. Yeah, that's what you get with so many connections. And too many problems. Keypad, LCD, buzzer and LDR and voltage to the motor actually. So I need to wire up again. And sometimes things have an unexplainable thing. Now you can see that the motor is working. This wire, which is the 3.3 volts to the motor, did work previously, or was attached, and then it was out and I reset and it starts working. Well, I reconnected the LDR, which has now a nice value as well. So that is all working, and not everything is working because the LCD is still giving no home. Let's see about the buzzer. Still weird. Now it doesn't do anything with the LED, but with the motor somehow. So with that working, let's now focus on the keypad again, which is still a very strange thing. A very stiff cable, which is very unfortunate. I don't like that, but it is the way it is. So, holding it nicely, and I should shift the camera a bit up. So this is the way it is supposed to be. These are the rows and those are the columns. Now in the code there are several ways to name such a button, from 0 to 3 and then further, and here they differ a bit. So if I show in the code, here I named them 1, 2, 3 and then C, D, E, F. But several examples shown different, but I think it doesn't matter as long as I keep to the code I wrote. So in that case, could this be C or is this C? Right now I'm not quite sure about it. So anyway, it should be corner key, so I am pressing. And it says no key. Then I go to this side. And the oscilloscope gives nothing. So I expect nothing. Oh, let me by all means show the whole image. Nothing. So I proceed to the next key, which is in the lower left corner. On the oscilloscope, again nothing. Motor acting nicely for a change. No key. Okay. Last corner. It doesn't show anything at all. Am I really certain? Okay, yeah. It is connected. This one is connected as well. That is to say, is it connected? I've got the idea that it is not connected. No. I mislocated it. It has to be here. Okay. So now I have a riddle. I only connected the row, which is dark blue. Then why suddenly starts this one working, which it didn't before? Which one did I pull out now again? Yeah, again the LDR. Thanks to a probe. Anyway, I know it is working, so let it be by now. Be for now. Here's something with the wiring. Top right corner. Next. Very little signal. No signal. But all the time I don't trust the wiring anymore. Something very weird with this. This should be a constant signal. So I'm afraid I have to rewire the whole thing again. And it already took me such a long time. But with flaky wiring like this, it should be. And I will get it right. And this has been another rather chaotic video with a motor that finally seemed to work, an LCD that doesn't work anymore, a keypad that has continuous wiring issues, it seems, a buzzer that acts more or less nicely, and an LDR that works nicely again, but flaky wiring all over, unfortunately. So how to continue? Well, I need to figure out how to properly wire that keypad, because as I said, I don't like the wiring at all. Close to each other doesn't matter. What does matter is the fact that when I do this, in many cases the signal isn't a straight 0 or 1, and even now when I'm pressing it, oh, that's nice. Right now, and that's even weirder. I'm pressing now the same key, this one, several times in a row, and I noticed the column line going up and a row line going up, and then suddenly the row line doesn't go up anymore. So let's go there for a moment, and the bottom two lines, one up, one left, one down, and this is not possible. Because this implicates that they are both the same key. Yeah, no way. Let's try this one. It's row 4. But then this will, so it makes no sense. Ouch. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up, and the video that is. Leave a comment or suggestion. I like them all. I like the ones that are to the point. No ads, please. They will be removed. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can please donate to keep the videos coming to you via PayPal and or Wired. And you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned, either on my website or, depending on the pledge, also with the videos. This is obviously going to be continued. All information you can find under this video. Enjoy the website with lots of information and all other projects, including an upcoming new one. So, thanks for watching and bye bye.